Hello, my name is Elisa Murillo, and today in my speech I will be informing you all how to change a car battery. Now, before I begin this video, I must give a disclaimer. I work at AUTOZONE. My ideals and my opinions do not reflect the ideals and opinions of the company themselves. I am my own individual person, and my thoughts and my opinions do not reflect AUTOZONE as a company. Now, as we begin, today I will be informing you how to change a car battery. Now, there are a few steps you want to take before you want to start. First, you want to make sure that you have a new battery. You can go and purchase a new battery, not expensive. Most places will give you good deals. Some people will even give you a lot of warranty time with the purchase of a vehicle. At AutoZone, you are able to buy one and we can put it in for you. That is letting you know that I know what I am talking about. Okay. Now, once you acquire the new battery, you're going to want to go to your vehicle and you want to make sure everything is turned off. You do not want the engine running. You want to make sure the engine is completely off. You will also go inside the vehicle and make sure all electronics are off, such as the radio, the lights, anything plugged in needs to be unplugged and make sure no electronics are on at all when changing out a new battery. Okay. After that is complete, you will want to go and pop open the hood of your vehicle. Once you pop open the hood of the vehicle, locate where the old battery is, and this is now where you want to grab your tools. Now, there are certain tools you can use. I personally like using socket wrenches. These socket wrenches are 3/8 drives. These help you when attaching the socket right here. You go, need the adapter. You get an adapter. Some tools will fit on the wrench themselves. Sometimes you need to get an adapter. This is an adapter. It places on the tool. It'll click in, grab the socket. This is a socket, and attach it to the tool. You want to make sure you have all the appropriate tools on hand before you begin the battery changing process. Now, I'll go over some safety tips before you actually start the battery changing process. One, you do not want any loose clothing. Short sleeves are highly recommended. You would also want to have safety goggles, gloves that do not insulate electricity so you do not electrocute yourself, and you will also want an apron. You don't need to, you just need to make sure the most important thing, no loose clothing whatsoever, because if your clothing touches the battery and it arcs, you could catch fire or you can electrocute yourself. All right, now that we have all the beginning safety tips out of the way, let's start with the actual removal of the battery. To do that, locate the old battery, determine what size of the bolt it is. Most batteries will have 10mm bolts, little tiny bolts on the battery terminals, the red and black ones that are connected to the top of the vehicle. Determine what size. Most batteries will have a 10mm bolts. Attach it to your tool and begin removing it. Remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Loosen the bolts and remove the negative terminal first, the black one, followed by the red one. If there are any restraining bolts, such as a clip with a bolt inside, some of them will be two long rods, some will be a long rod holding the battery in place. Remove that as well before removing the battery itself. Once you remove the battery, place it to the side in a safe location. Grab your new battery. Place the new battery inside where the old battery was, making sure that the positive and negative nubs on top of the battery are lined up with the appropriate terminal. Negative goes to negative, positive goes to positive. Now, this next step is completely optional, but it helps ensures the extended life of your battery. You could buy a battery protection kit. We sell them at AutoZone for about $3.49. They're not that expensive, and it's really helpful to keep your battery running longer than it would normally would. There is a gel. You want to place the gel on the knobs on top of the battery. That helps protect against corrosion built up by the electricity. After placing the gel, there will be two wool pads, circular pads. Place the green one on the negative one and the red one on the positive one. Once those are placed, you will want to go and start connecting the terminals. Place the positive one on first, followed by the negative one. Once you place those on, you'll want to get your wrench again and begin tightening the bolts on the terminals. This will make sure that the terminals do not move or fall off or disconnect from the battery once you are driving. Okay, it is not hard. A couple seconds and it's tightened. If there was a retaining bolt, place the retaining bolt on the battery once again. That's the main part out of the way. You've placed the battery back into the car. You have hooked up a new battery. Now, to ensure the battery works, go inside your vehicle and turn it on. And the vehicle turns on without any issues, then you've successfully placed in a new battery. Congratulations. Close the hood of your car. Make sure there's no tools in there. Close the hood of your car and sigh in satisfaction at a job well done. Thank you all for listening, and I hope this has taught you how to change a battery in your vehicle.